Think you need a week to see the world? Think again. We're Globetrotter, and we're taking on the ultimate travel challenge. 5 cities, 5 days: Paris, Bangkok, New York, Tokyo, and Rome. It's a whirlwind of culture, food, and non-stop adventure. We've planned every minute, from the first croissant in Paris to the last gelato in Rome. We'll show you how to navigate public transport, find the best eats, and see iconic landmarks fast. This is the micro trip, the 24-hour city conquest. It's a sprint across the globe, fueled by coffee and curiosity. We'll share our secrets, budget hacks, and honest reactions to this crazy experiment. Is it possible? Is it worth it? We're about to find out. And stick around for our ultimate time-saving travel hack at the end. Let's do this. First stop, Paris, the city that's inspired poets, painters, and dreamers for centuries. There's a reason it's called the City of Lights, and we were determined to see it all, even if we only had 24 hours to do it. The city of love and no time to waste. The streets buzz with energy from the moment you arrive, and every corner feels like a movie set. Paris wakes up early, and so did we. We landed, grabbed the RERB into the city, and the clock started ticking. The train windows offered our first glimpses of Parisian rooftops and bustling neighborhoods, building our excitement with every stop. First mission, a real Parisian croissant from a tiny boulangerie. Flaky, warm, perfect. The buttery layers melted in our mouths, and for a moment, time slowed down. Breakfast in Paris is an experience in itself, and nothing beats that first bite. Metro day pass in hand, we dashed to the Louvre, book online to skip the line. The anticipation built as we hurried through the grand entrance, surrounded by art lovers from around the world. We hit the Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and Winged Victory. Art bucket list, checked. Each masterpiece was more impressive in person, and the sheer scale of the museum left us in awe. Next, the Eiffel Tower. We skipped the lines, grabbed a Nutella banana crepe, and soaked in the view from Champ de Mars. The iron lattice shimmered in the sunlight, and the city stretched out before us, a panorama of history and romance. Sunset stroll along the Seine, Notre Dame, Musée d'Orsay, and the city's bridges glowing at night. The river reflected the city lights, and every step felt like walking through a living postcard. For dinner, a bistro in the Latin Quarter, steak frites, house red, and local vibes. The laughter, the clinking glasses, the aroma of French cuisine. This is the Paris you dream about. Paris is about smart choices, iconic sights, authentic food, and soaking up the atmosphere. We mapped our route carefully, balancing must-sees with spontaneous detours, letting the city surprise us. Our budget? About €75 for transport, museums, and food. With a little planning, you can experience the best of Paris without breaking the bank. Just prioritize what matters most to you. As our 24 hours end, we sip a final espresso at a sidewalk cafe, feet aching but hearts full. The city's rhythm lingers with us, and every memory feels like a scene from a classic film. Paris invites you to slow down, but we proved you can experience its magic at high speed. Every moment was a whirlwind, but every second was worth it. 1 city down, 4 to go. Next, Bangkok. The adventure is just beginning, and if Paris taught us anything, it's that the world is waiting. 1 croissant, 1 sunset, and 1 unforgettable day at a time. Bangkok greets you with a rush of heat, color, and energy the moment you step off the plane. The city pulses with life, neon lights, honking horns, and the scent of sizzling street food in the air. It's a place where every sense is instantly awakened, and you know you're in for an adventure. We hopped on the airport rail link, gliding past cityscapes and local neighborhoods, heading straight for the heart of Bangkok. First stop, the Grand Palace. Remember, there's a strict dress code. Cover those shoulders and knees, or you'll be turned away at the gate. Inside, we marveled at the Emerald Buddha, a sacred icon surrounded by golden spires and intricate mosaics. The palace grounds are a maze of dazzling details. Gleaming tiles, mythical creatures, and monks in saffron robes drifting by. Every corner tells a story, and the history here feels alive, echoing through the halls and courtyards. Next, we caught a river taxi along the Chao Phraya, the city's watery highway. The breeze is a welcome break from the heat, And the views, temples, skyscrapers, and bustling piers are unforgettable. We hopped off at Wat Arun, the Temple of Dawn, for panoramic city views and a glimpse of riverside life. Hunger hit, so we made our way to Wanglang Market. This is street food paradise. Steaming bowls of boat noodles, smoky mu-ping skewers, and the constant sizzle of woks. The flavors are bold, spicy, and unforgettable. For dessert, we grabbed mango sticky rice, sweet, creamy, and the perfect cool down. Tuk-tuks zipped us through narrow streets, their drivers weaving through traffic with practiced ease. For longer journeys, we switched to the BTS SkyTrain, soaring above the city and skipping the gridlock below. Mixing up transport is key in Bangkok. Tuk-tuks for quick hops, SkyTrain for speed, and river taxis for the scenic route. As night falls, we dove into the chaos of Khao San Road. Neon signs flash, music thumps, and the street is alive with backpackers, locals, and performers. Cheap beer flows, and the energy is contagious. For the brave, there's fried insects, crunchy, salty, and surprisingly popular. Trying them is a rite of passage for adventurous eaters. For a more local vibe, we explored Rot Phi Market. Here, vintage stalls spill over with retro treasures, and the air buzzes with excitement. Live bands play under the stars, friends gather over plates of street food, and the night feels endless. All this adventure and our Bangkok budget. Around $30 covers transport, temple entry, and a street food feast that leaves you full and happy. Bangkok is a city of contrasts. Ancient temples stand beside glassy skyscrapers, monks stroll past buzzing markets, and tradition meets modern chaos at every turn. We ended our whirlwind day with a cold Thai iced tea, sitting at a street cafe, still buzzing from the city's electric energy and endless surprises. 2 cities down, 3 to go. Next up, the city that never sleeps, New York City. Welcome to New York City. The pace is relentless, the energy unmatched. Air train to the subway. Mastering the subway is key. First stop, a giant slice of pizza in Greenwich Village. Staten Island ferry for free, unbeatable views of Lady Liberty and the skyline. Quick walk to the 9/11 Memorial. Powerful, moving, essential. Uptown to Times Square for the sensory overload, then escape to Central Park for a bagel and people watching. We strolled past Strawberry Fields and Bethesda Terrace, nature in the city, sunset at Top of the Rock, the Empire State Building in the skyline, city lights coming alive, dinner at Chelsea Market, tacos, noodles, and a brownie all under one roof. NYC is pricier, about $113 for a day of classic experiences. We capped it off with a night walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, skyline glowing, feet sore, spirits high. 3 cities down, 2 to go. Next, Tokyo. Konnichiwa from Tokyo. Tradition meets the future and we have 24 hours to dive in. Suicha card in hand, we zipped around the city with ease. First stop, ramen from a ticket machine shop, fast, delicious, and iconic. Asakusa's Sensoji Temple for a taste of old Tokyo, plus street snacks like senbei. Ginza line to Shibuya Crossing, watch the scramble from above, then join the organized chaos. Sushi at a standing bar, fresh, fast, and unforgettable. Harajuku's Takashita Street for wild fashion and a crepe stuffed with cheesecake and strawberries. Meiji Jingu Shrine for a peaceful forest escape, just steps from the city buzz. Night in Shinjuku Free City views from the government building, then yakitori in Omoide Yokocho. Our Tokyo day cost about $40. Ramen, sushi, snacks, and transport. Tokyo is efficient, clean, and endlessly fascinating. 4 cities down, 1 to go. Next, Rome. Ciao from Rome, our final stop, and what a city to end on, where every stone tells a story, every meal is a celebration, and every moment feels like a scene from a classic film. We had just 24 hours to soak in centuries of history, culture, and flavor, and we were determined to make every second count. We kicked off the day the Roman way, a quick breakfast at a bustling local bar, cappuccino so creamy it could be dessert, and a flaky cornetto still warm from the oven. The city was already alive, locals chatting over espresso, the aroma of fresh coffee drifting out onto cobblestone streets. First stop, the mighty Colosseum, its ancient arches glowing in the morning sun. We'd booked tickets online to skip the legendary lines, and soon we were wandering through the shadows of gladiators and emperors. From there, we dove into the Roman Forum and climbed Palatine Hill, where the city's founding myths come alive among crumbling columns and wildflowers. We power-walked through history, tracing the footsteps of Julius Caesar, brushing past the site of his cremation, and imagining the grandeur of imperial processions. Every stone seemed to whisper secrets of the past. Next, a dash to the Trevi Fountain, its turquoise waters sparkling in the midday light. We joined the crowds for the classic coin toss, hoping the legend holds true and that Rome will call us back someday. By lunchtime, hunger had set in. We found a tiny trattoria tucked near the Pantheon, where we feasted on silky cacio e pepe and rich, creamy carbonara. Each bite was a love letter to Roman cuisine. Simple, bold, unforgettable. The Pantheon was next, free to enter and utterly awe-inspiring. Its massive dome and the open oculus above made us feel tiny, yet connected to centuries of dreamers and builders who stood in the same spot. We hopped on the metro to the Vatican, arriving just as the sun dipped behind St. Peter's Basilica. Even without venturing inside, the vastness of St. Peter's Square and the golden light made it a moment to remember. As evening fell, we wandered through Trastevere's lively lanes, joining locals for a leisurely passeggiata. Our final treat, gelato on the steps of a piazza fountain, savoring the sweet, creamy flavors as the city glowed around us. All this, ancient wonders, world-class food, and unforgettable memories, cost about 56 euros. Rome proved you don't need a fortune to experience magic. 5 cities, 5 days: Paris, Bangkok, New York, Tokyo, and Rome. Each one left its mark, each one a chapter in our whirlwind adventure. We ran on caffeine, adrenaline, and pure wanderlust, chasing sunrises and city lights, collecting stories and smiles along the way. It was wild, exhausting, and absolutely worth it. Rome was the perfect finale, a city that reminds you why we travel, for wonder, for connection, and for memories that last a lifetime. We did it. 5 cities, 5 days, and a lifetime of memories. This challenge proved you don't need weeks to see the world, just a plan, energy, and a sense of adventure. Which city would you tackle in 24 hours? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more travel challenges and hacks. Now, our ultimate time-saving travel hack: long-haul flights with 24-hour layovers. Airlines like Turkish, Emirates, and Icelandair offer free or cheap stopovers. We plan this trip as a series of strategic layovers, saving money and maximizing adventure. Try it on your next trip. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Safe travels.